Now this is the deer hunter net suit. There's a poncho and a 3D ghillie suit. Now it's a leaf net suit. It's very lightweight, very compact. It will go in the smallest of backpacks. You can put it on your overclothing, and on a very hot day like today, it's breathable and it's excellent camouflage. In winter, you can put it over your winter clothing. So if you want to dress up warm with lots of jumpers in winter, this will just slip over the top and you're instantly camouflaged. Now let's have a look at the trousers. They're elasticated at the top and the bottom, so they fit you snug and stop the insects crawling up your leg. The leaf pattern is excellent. It's different greens, browns, of oaks, of ferns, so there's lots of different camouflage patterns. The net, the mesh, is very thin, very breathable, so it's a good bit of kit, especially in the hot weather. The top does up with a toggle, so you can pull it tight for a snug fit, but it's all elasticated. It's an excellent pattern. It's all different greens, different browns, different types of leaves. There's birch leaves, oak leaves, there's ferns, there's branches, there's different types of brown leaf and branch. So this will blend in with any background. Excellent bit of kit this. That's the trousers. Have a look at the jacket. The jacket has the same elastic around the bottom, the sleeves, and again the same sort of patterns on the hood. The hood again on the inside has a toggle, so you can do it right up and secure it and just look for a small hole. Just turn it over. That's the back. And one of my suggestions, if you're going to buy a net suit, is get a size that is larger than you really require, because in winter when you put on extra layers of clothing, this will still go over them and be very comfortable. And the material of these suits is very, very smooth and silky. It doesn't hardly make any sound as you move along, so it's very, very silent. It's a good bit of kit. I like this, and as you can see, it's breathable, but the holes of the mesh are small enough to keep the bugs and insects out. Now the Deer Hunter 3D leaf net suit didn't come with a face mask and gloves, but that's no drawback. You can pick up a cheap face mask and gloves from any hunting or sports shop. Failing that, you can put on camouflage cream. Now this is the Deer Hunter 3D leaf net poncho, opened up out of its small bag. It's an excellent bit of kit, as you can see. When you undo the side poppers and lay it out, it's very wide. Now this would make an excellent ghillie blanket. You could lay under here and snipe from this, or you could hang this up from the trees and stand behind it for pigeon shooting as they roosted, or carrion shooting as they roosted, or you could use it for the idle back chair to sit comfortably and camouflaged, or you could get yourself a little shooting stool, make a lower sniping screen and sit behind it in comfort. You could even use 4 poles and peg it out in like a triangle shape and sit in the centre and snipe over the top, and that way you won't be observed from any angle. This is a really nice bit of kit. Now once again, this has got a hood. You can put your head through the hood, or you can make a screen and poke your rifle barrel through it. Now the hood will do up tight with drawstrings. It's the same leaf patterns as the Deer Hunter net suit. There are different types of leaves. There's oaks, there's ferns, there's branches, there's silver birch, there's oak trees, many different types of greens and browns and greys, which help you blend in with any background and any foliage. The side does up with green plastic poppers. These are plastic so they won't rust. So you can do the side up and wear it like a Mexican poncho with your hood, head through the hood. Now I've used this bit of kit on a rabbit ambush, shooting prone from the bipod with the BSA R10 Mark II. I put it down low and we had great success with the rabbits. Shooting from behind the screen, you can move about, you can load up your magazines, you can have a drink of water, you can fidget a little bit because the rabbits won't see you because you're hidden by the screen. So many applications to suit many different hunting scenarios. Just to give you some idea of one of the applications is I've just lightly knotted the corner of the poncho to the branch of a tree there, stretched it out, knotted the other side to the branch there. At the bottom I've just put a couple of old logs that were laying around the orchard, and it makes an excellent screen for you to hide behind. You can move about, have a cup of tea, have a drink of water. Bags of room in there for 2 people, even 3. And from behind your screen you can snipe pigeons coming into roost, carrion, or you can shoot round the side or over the top for rabbits, or you can sit comfortably on a seat on a little stool, protrude the rifle through the hood and shoot rabbits from a sitting position. There's the R10 underneath the ghillie blanket from a ghillie blanket sniper position. Now whatever rifle you hunt with, you don't really want to be smothering it in sticky camouflage tape. So a quick tip to prevent shine and to camouflage up your rifle, so one of the tips I use is get yourself an old sock, cut the toe out, sew on it bits of material to look like leaves, and get a little bit of old scrimp, bit of old net scrimp, and simply thread the sock over the barrel, put the scrimp over the telescopic sight and the lens, and this will stop glare off the lens and prevent shine and camouflage your rifle. And then when you finish shooting, you just slip it all off and you haven't smothered your rifle in sticky tape camouflage. And there it is. I've threaded the sock over the barrel. I've just secured the end with an elastic band. I'll put the scrimp over the lens, over the scope, but you can lay behind there, snipe rabbits all day long, and they won't know you're there. One thing I like about the 3D net suit, it's very quiet. The material doesn't rustle and make a lot of sound when you're stalking. Also, when we was laying behind the poncho, the breeze was blowing through it and the shadow it put over us kept us nice and cool. So it's a top bit of kit, and I've got both of these in my backpack. You're going to be seeing a lot more of these when I go hunting.